Alright, we are live. So, today we are going to be discussing the tower. The tarot card, the tower. Put this up on the screen here. Alright, the tower. And a little bit interesting facts about this card that I noticed. If you notice, like right here, these symbols, these are very similar to the Hebrew letter Yad. Yad Vav He. This is off of Wikipedia now. This is the consonants forming the Tetragrammaton. Okay, God's personal unutterable name in the Bible, often translated as Yahweh or Jehovah, symbolizing his eternal creative presence. I am who I am. Okay, so this has to do with basically accepting your true self. Okay, and representing the divine power and the essence of creation as well. So this is a representation of your true will. Okay, so when you see this tower, a lot of times this card will have, people will see this card, maybe a lot of people don't, but they'll think it has a negative connotation. But this card is actually about accepting one's true will and accepting one's nature. Not so much about accepting like your lot in life, so to speak, but this is more about accepting what your true will is. Okay, because it's actually well, to thwart your true will, to actually use black magic on somebody else to thwart their true will is actually really grave. It brings you really grave karma. Okay, it brings you bad karma. To thwart somebody's true will bring you bad karma. So this card could possibly relate to this as well. The people in the tower who are falling out of the tower could represent possibly somebody who attempts to thwart somebody's true will. Okay, because this is black magic. This is known as black magic. Okay, so people who use black magic on other people and use other means, this card's for them as well. Okay, so this is representing divine power and the very essence of creation in Jewish mysticism and Kabbalah. Okay, and Jews traditionally saw Adonai Lord instead, while Christians use Yahweh Jehovah, linking it to Jesus, and Kabbalah see it as a blueprint for the universe. Okay, the name of God, YHVH, is God's most frequent name in the Hebrew Bible. Tanka etymology is derived from the Hebrew verb to be. It means he who causes to come into being. Okay, so this can also have to do with not only your will, but also the will of the divine. Okay, so this can also represent incarnation into the physical plane by the divine creator's will. Okay, you can see it like that as well. So you're being reincarnated because a divine force said to you, to your unincarnated spirit. Incarnation just means in the flesh, right? So this is necessary for you to understand, so you can understand what incarnation is, because carne in Spanish is meat, right? So when you incarnate, okay, you are in the flesh. Okay, so I am who I am as revealed to Moses. So I am who I am. You're this divine spirit falling down into material nature. Is another way you can interpret this card. Okay, the four letters written right to left, Yad He Vahe. Okay, mystical interpretations in the Kabbalah represents the divine triangle Yad He Vav and the structure of creation, with each letter holding profound meaning about God's relationship with the world. So this is a card representing the divine's nature with the world. Once again, incarnating the divine within the world and the way in which the divine interacts with the world. In Judaism, the name is considered too holy to speak. Jews say Adonai, Lord, or Hashem, the name instead. Christianity, the name is vocalized as Yahweh or Jehovah, forming the basis for many theological understandings. Notes for this can be found at Britannica and churchunity.net. In the KJV, and God said unto Moses, I am that I am. And he said, Thus shalt thou say unto children of Israel, I am hath sent me unto you. God said to Moses, I am who I am. And he said, say this to the people of Israel, I am has sent me to you. Right? So who is I am? The divine, right? The name I am Hebrew points to God's independent internal existence as he is the source of all being. Covenant promise. It's a declaration of his faithfulness. He who is, he always was, and will always be. Promising to be with Moses and the Israelites. Identity. It establishes God's unique, powerful identity, contrasting with human limitations, and becomes a core name for God, later echoed by Jesus in the New Testament. Yad, your hands made me and formed me. When I'm afflicted, you help me and comfort me. So you can see that this card also deals with affliction as well. So this is a card of affliction as well, but this is also a card dealing with consciousness on an individual level. So this card also deals with consciousness on an individual level and a loss of personal consciousness and a detachment from the divine nature of the Creator as well. So this card deals with masculine and feminine aspects as well, in regards to that you have red and blue, which is often used to symbolize the mind. So this has to do with losing one's mental state with consciousness, and unable to receive the divine as well, because the tower in a lot of instances will represent the physical body of a human being as well. So I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this reading today, and be sure to like, subscribe, share, and follow me on my other platforms, Instagram and Facebook. Thank you so much.